Hi, it's Imogen Lamport from Inside Out Style, coming to answer your colour and style questions. The first one in my lucky dip today comes from Rosemary, who says, I feel like my style is on constant repeat. I find it hard to locate any variety anywhere, not in my wardrobe or the shops. How can I find something different? Now, I want to warn you first that sometimes when we go different, we go too different. And then we end up with clothes in our wardrobe we don't wear. So I'm suspecting what's happened is you've kept buying basically the same thing over and over again, ended up with the same thing. And so you're really, really bored. And when you go shopping, you probably go to the same shops all the time, which do the same sort of clothes, and you're just stuck in that style rut. So first thing to think about is, what do you love about the clothes that are your favourite clothes right now? Because until you know what your favourites are and what it is you actually love about them, it's very hard to go out and find that different. And I know that seems a little bit kind of at odds because you're going, well, why do I need to know what I like about this thing when I'm actually looking for something different? So I want you to look in your wardrobe, look at those favourites that you own, and look at them about what is it that you like about them? What is it about their structure, about the fabrics, about the fit, about the colours, about any patterns, about the sort of design they are, the silhouette. What is it do you love about those clothes? Because if you can actually nut out those details, then when you go shopping, you're not looking for a replica of that, but you're looking for other garments that have something in common with that set of criteria that makes a garment that you love. So we're really not looking for the same thing over and over. This is where we go wrong. We just keep buying, replicas of the same thing. Of course, that is a recipe for wardrobe boredom. Instead, what we're looking for is something that has a relationship to that. So I always remember, this is an example of something I did. So many years ago, I remember I was out shopping and I came across a top and it was in a great colour and it was my style, but it was one more of the same thing. And I remember thinking, is this top going to make me really happy? And so I actually stopped and I walked out of the store and I went and sat down for a few minutes on a bench in the shopping centre. And I thought to myself, what is it about, say, a favourite garment that I love? So I thought about a jacket that I had and I was like thinking, well, what is it that I love about the jacket? And I was going, okay, well, this jacket's got some unusual construction. It's got like a little bit of creative edge. I can dress it up and down very easily, so I can make something a bit more formal with it. I can still wear it with jeans. I can dress it up and down. It's very versatile. It's in a colour that suits me. And so I just started listing out what I liked about it. I liked the fit, it hid my tummy, all sorts of things like that. And I went, you know what? That top, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's more of the same. It's more boring. So I did not go back and buy that top. Instead, I kept on shopping and I went to another store and I actually found another kind of jacket, but it was actually a softer jacket. It looked nothing like the jacket that I had been thinking about when I was doing this little exercise out of the store. Absolutely nothing like it. If you held those two garments next to each other, you would never think that I'd found something in common. But when I found this jacket, it had some unusual detail on it. So I was looking for something more creative. It fit my style recipe. It worked with my body shape, which the other jacket had, but it was a little bit different from anything else I owned in my wardrobe, but I knew it was me. And I'll tell you this now, it had butterflies flying up the sleeve. I love that jacket. I wore it to death until it got holes in it and I had to throw it out. I was very, very sad when that was a sad day when I had to let that jacket go. But doing that exercise really helped me to start to define what it was. And this is one of those things, is going to stores you don't normally go into. Go online and do a search before you go out. You might find that what you're after is not in your local shops. A lot of stores have a certain look, and that's what they do. So you may need to go more broadly than where you normally go. And this is where going on the internet, doing some searches and search for something do searches and just go, if I'm after a jacket, just do searches on jackets and look in department stores, look in, just do a general Google search. You'd be amazed at what comes up because of their shopping algorithm. And you can actually start to find things. Maybe go on Pinterest, do a search and start to look for something that is different but still fits your set of criteria, because there's no point in buying something that's different but does not fit your set of criteria, because that'll be something you end up not wearing. You want to love it. It wants to still work for you, your lifestyle, your coloring, all those things, but it needs to be a little bit different. And this is what happens when we get really bored. We end up wearing the same things all the time. And this is why I created my Evolve Your Style challenge as well, because it's designed to help you try a little of something different every day, rather than lots of different things. So to just get you out of that style rut and start to think a bit differently about your wardrobe, about putting outfits together in different ways, about using different accessories, all those sorts of things that we may have got out of the habit of doing, or who were never in the habit of doing, so that you can build a new kind of style muscle. So do join my Evolve Your Style if you are really feeling stuck in the style rut, because it is designed, it's based around some brain-based research to actually change how you think about your style and get you out of your style rut.